also you have the Earth Shaker, so you don't have to worry about that potential counter pick.
He is lacking a lot in terms of AoE, and we will.
Oh my! If they win a team fight, they're taking some.
If Complexity are going to win this game, it has to be more of this like early. They want to get as much done.
Secret huge advantage. Yeah. You know, like they've a little bit. The gyro is getting slightly better farm down bottom. We will see that initiation. Moo in some trouble. The cold feet come out, and there's that classic combo. The first blood drawn by Puppy. Ace now heading back to the tower. Z-Freak not going to be able to find a counter kill. It's a good start for Secret in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he just came up.
Chaos Knight initiated on, getting very low. They're not going to be able to find the kill. Cold Feet come out the other way, and Z-Freak able to walk away from it. Ace really wanted to go back in with that Reality Rift, but
nothing really happens. Bottom, they did get a pull-off as well. Z-Freak pulled the creeps in there, so...
Yep, Moo initiated on. There's the stun. Cold Feet will connect, but Z-Freak pushing forward is Chessie now in the front lines. Puppy the one taking a lot of damage. Who's actually going to go down first? Looks like it's going to be Chessie. Now Puppy trying to make it back to the tower, but he's getting body blocked by these creeps. He's going to cut through the trees, try to find a different path, but the Astral comes out. Z-Freak has the vision, and he will be able to finish him off. But now Z-Freak, he's going to get trapped in by creeps, and I'm not sure the Elder Titan's going to be able to easily make it out here. It's a 1-for-1, however, support for core, so Secret fairly happy with the exchange thus far. Z-Freak completely blocked in. Got to be frustrated right now, but Moo able to put a lot of damage onto Ace. This is such an awkward position to be in. Ace able to pull him back with the Reality Rift. No TP Exodus, and now they're going to get Moo.
He should have died. He should have been dead with the Pugna Blast, but he Reality Rifted away from the AoE and survived.
And Moo, he's on the run, but Puppy finding vision in the tree line. Looks like he's going to get juked.
Puppy went the 200 IQ play.
Will make it back. And Fissure going to be off the mark as well. So still auto attacks into Z-Freak as Ace rotates over after the sleep. It's a great Astral, and now Z-Freak going to be in some trouble. He does get decrept. It buys him a little bit of time, but Ace still in hot pursuit. Now Ace the one getting very low. Does survive through it. Great stun from Yapzor. Now the Chaos Bolt on top of it. Chessie on his way in. He'll finish off Ace, but Moo will not be able to survive the onslaught as both mid laners rotate. Chessie with a Sprout does block in Yapzor, but he is in deep in enemy territory. Mid one going to try to cut off the other way. No points in silence, but does have a Spirit Siphon in one. And I think this Prophet is done for. Z-Freak on the way in. He's going to try to reset things, but mid one does not get clipped by the sleep. And one more Crypt Swarm will finish him off 6-2 as Secret regain the lead. Able to survive, and now just going to regen up and head back to lane.
They're basically just sitting at the same net worth, honestly. There's like a 500 net worth gap.
Mid one in some trouble, but again, Yapzor there with the defensive fissure completely breaks it up. It'll keep his mid alive. He's going to have to run back to heal, but as you mentioned, this Yapzor Earthshaker, it just feels like he's everywhere. And yeah, Moo will get brought down. Ace getting credit for that kill, but Puppy, he found his level 6, used the Ice Blast.
Before the CK.
Again, initiated on up top. He does have the raindrops. This time, no ultimate. Limp doing huge damage, but there are a lot of stick charges. And Fada actually not going to use the stick charges. He will go down mid one, trying to find a counter kill here, but I think Limp's going to make it out. And now Chessie's the one that rotates up. They're going to turn on to mid one, and just like that, it's Complexity that strike back and get a 2-0.
Yeah, and this is the big problem for Secret, because right now, that CK does not do much. He doesn't even have his armlet, and the drums are finished up on the Prophet. He's going to have his phase boots soon.
Okay. The rotation's coming. Nature's Prophet going to start things off. Puppy with a close range Ice Blast going to be off the mark, but now the Cold Feet, the stun on top of that. Chessie may get stunned again. They will find the kill on Puppy, and now they want to chase down Ace. The homing missile slows him down. The Rock Barrage does so much damage. Moo with the ultimate and the glimpse back. This CK is done for. It's another 2 for Complexity. They do lose their Elder Titan this time, but now they'll just transition into a tier 1 tower push, and there is no way for Secret to stop it. So instead, they get aggressive up top and get a tower of their own.
Yeah, as you saw in that beautiful picture observing there. High quality. Z-Freak just gets ran down under the tower up top. Nice mirrored movement from Secret. They saw what they were doing. They make the call and say, all right, just do the same thing top.
Yep.
Let's just trade it up here.
Just make it a wash. And all the while, mid one has the Exorcism on. Puppy's rotated, and Moo actually gets hit by the Ice Blast, but follow-up damage won't be there. Instead, it's Chessie with the Sprout. Mid one trying to get a little bit aggressive here as Yapzor sets up the kill, and they turn on to Chessie, but now Static Storm Kinetic Field out of Kyle. Z-Freak getting very low, but pops some stick charges. Now Ace gets repelled. Complexity able to disengage and not lose any more than that profit. So they will go 1-for-1, core for core. Ones would have made a difference. We'll see CK take a lot of damage in the mid lane here. He gets glimpsed back into the kinetic field. Moo setting up the kill, securing a killing spree for himself, and of course bringing down that key target in the Chaos Knight, slowing down the timing on that armlet even more.
Jack up along this table.
Oh, but now the turn the other way. Speak of the devil, it's Moo that gets popped quickly. You get caught by an ice blast like that, but still forces two TPs. Meanwhile, Puppey caught in the jungle. It's another freebie for Limp. This is part of the power of that gyrocopter. So much magical burst damage in the early levels, and then of course
stack.
He can transition into that physical damage dealer.
That is juicy.
Oh yeah, through it, but you know, not burst damage by any stretch.
And not going to control him either. But
yeah, that's a fair
you watch
point.
a lot of the Chinese games, and they have like 4 BKBs done by like 25 minutes or something stupid. You know what I mean? That's just like every core is buying it right away. KP went treads into
Complexity with a lot of heroes nearby. It seems they do want to mount a defense. They'll pull back mid one into the Static Storm kinetic field, but do they actually have the damage to finish him off? They do, but now the other way. Moo getting pretty low. The Underlord catching him with a Firestorm. They'll go 1-for-1, but Puppey up top gets brought down by Chessie. And now on the other side of the fight, it's Ace trying to make it away. Looks like he'll make it to the high ground as Yapzor turns it with the fissure. They bring Limp to the high ground with the Reality Rift, but they're not able to finish him off. Limp just going to fly away as Fata gets left behind in the mid. The homing missile will help make the exodus for the gyrocopter. Z-Freak kind of gets left behind, and in the mix gets brought down by a Firestorm. Underlord did have an Arcane Rune on
damage as well.
Yeah.
And he's about to have that fight now with the Tower Gold.
Oh, she has the Yules. Okay, so she's fine
Yeah,
now.
she just got to finish.
Okay.
She didn't have that last fight, unfortunately.
I was going to say, if they get the Orchid before Yules, that is so devastating. But now Puppey, the one that gets initiated on, yeah, he gets off an Ice Blast, does connect on a couple heroes, but Limp able to finish him off and secure that kill. Secret trying to find some counter kills themselves. Yule's Scepter onto Limp, but a Static Storm kinetic field, not enough from Kyle to save his carry. They'll go 1-for-1, and in the end, actually benefits Secret, trading a support for a core.
A little bit deep there from Complexity to plant an aggressive ward, maybe just thinking they'd have a better chance of the fight, and that was without the big dunk coming in from Yapzor, so we're still 30 seconds away from the slam. But he should be able to hunt the top, but he's not much behind Chessie.
Oh, I spoke too soon. Looks like Kyle might actually still get caught. Ace going to catch him with the Reality Rift, and it will end up being a kill for Secret, all set up by Yapzor. So nicely done. Things sort of leveled out for the Chaos Knight on Ace. So a little more damage for him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, though, there's that Orchid used on Yapzor, and it'll secure a kill to get things started. Now it's the Prophet that gets killed the other way. Yeah, so a 1-for-1.
Side lane towers, easy to do with an Aegis Prophet.
Yep. Top lane. Ooh, Kyle able to survive.
Yeah,
don't know if that Crypt Swarm would have been enough. It would have been close.
Underlord's coming in too. They're going to try and transition this into a tower push, and Kyle gets the nice glimpse though.
Yeah, well, he's going to pay with his life, so how nice was it really?
Yeah,
Trent?
Fata was not that far away, so we can actually just get back up here pretty quick. Now this could be good for them though, because they're really good in this fight.
Are they going to be able to contest? It doesn't look like it. Roach falls. They snatch the Aegis. Oh no, they get Roach. The Aegis goes to Ace. He's going to go down pretty quickly. Fata and Puppey have already gone down. It's a great contest from Complexity, and now they should be able to bring down Ace. Chessie on the other side. Reality Rift. Ace actually gets pulled out of the Roach pit. He'll try to run away, but slowed down by the Decrep. A fissure to break things up. Yapzor on the high ground trying to save his carry, but Glimpse will best him, and it is a disastrous Roche attempt from Secret. Complexity get there just in the nick of time. They get the bonus gold for Roche. They destroy the snatched Aegis from Secret, and then they get a huge team fight on top of it with a 1,800 net worth swing.
Yeah, see, this was my thing. I don't think Complexity were able to, they weren't really able to Roche. I guess they kind of could, but it would be slow, right? Yeah. Like, yeah, you can tangle with the treants, but they don't have the most damage. The bottom wave is pushing a little bit, but they're going to try and just take over this whole bottom part of the map. Right now, they don't have the most vision. They've lost that they're under
this
a
gyrocopter
right now, though. They see the other type.
And the Echo Slam to start things off. Yapzor finds the kill on 2. And now the follow-up. Maybe Complexity can find a counter kill. The BKB on Limp will help. Mid one is pretty low. Do Complexity have the resources to turn this trend? They'll bring down Moo. It's 3 down, and it looks like the Death Prophet is just going to walk away. BKB from Chessie also debuted here, but it's just not enough. Nice. They will get 1 kill out of it, but it's still a lost team fight. Both their BKBs using that 10-second charge. Fata trying to pursue up to the high ground, but Chessie with a nice sprout. Things coming out from both sides. And they're going to go right in on the Kyle. The Ice Blast does connect, and he's just going to get ticked down with the Firestorm. But now Gyrocopter goes in hard. He brings down Yapzor, brings down Puppey. He's going to dive this tower. They get the stun onto Ace, and Limp is just going in right now. The Crimson Guard has come out, and it is going to cost Limp his life. They also lose Z-Freak in the backline. A really chaotic fight from Complexity that started so well, and now it ends up being a 3-for-3. Moon is going to try to TP home, but it won't be there as the Yule Scepter interrupts him. Now this will be another kill for Secret, so they do find the advantage in this team fight. Secret, and I think Ace is 100% dead here. There is nowhere to TP to.
BKB?
Well, even if he BKBs, there's nobody nearby. Just the BKB TP. Oh, it's so close. Okay.
Easy.
Trent, you were right.
I know,
you called
it.
You. Do risk. Puppy will get scouted out by Limp, but Limp
leave me alone.
thinks he might have some reinforcements nearby and does not want to get caught out. Instead, it's Kyle that gets caught. Fissure and then the follow-up hit of Malice. It looks like Disruptor will be the first casualty in this fight. However, they do lose YapzOr. It's a 1-for-1. Bada still in the front lines. Now the BKB popped by Limp as well as Chessie. Mid one charging up to the high ground. Complexity do not have the reinforcements to hold this fight. Z-Freak going to get brought down next, and this Exorcism is still flying.
That bomb from Puppy.
And Moon BKB will now expire. He's completely isolated. It's a 1-for-3. Secret finding an easy team fight from the Gyrocopter. Trying to break things up, but not going to be able to do too much. Kyle now going to get caught. Yule Scepter from Fada. Actually going to mitigate some of that Ice Blast damage, but it does not matter. Kyle going to fall regardless. Roche goes down. Aegis goes the way of Ace on the TK. Was just expecting to be Ulnar.
Yeah, he sees where the game be going.
Yep, and Z-Freak, he's going to get caught this time. Looks like Kyle also going to be caught out. So both supports of Complexity dying simultaneously. A few more freebies going the way of Secret.
Another 45 minutes, sure.
45 minutes might be optimistic. He's going to get caught here with Fada's Yule Scepter. He does have the BKB. We're going to try not to use it. YapzOr with the Fissure doesn't block him out, but they've got the crowd controls and the stuns to finish him off before the BKB can come.
Let me tell you, if he had Agnes right there, this do kind of help. He's trying to clear illusions of the CK. I don't know if he's going to get it at a time where it matters in this row in
theory, but the build-up is something to be concerned about.
Dude,
now the high ground begins. Ace goes in onto Kyle.
He makes him waste status or back there.
Yeah, well, okay, he's going to throw away the Aegis, but he's coming back to life. And meanwhile, that tier 3 tower is taking a lot of damage. The glyph has already been used. Ace doesn't have an ultimate, but they don't need it. The Exorcism has done a lot of the work. And now they jump in.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah, they'll catch the Pugna. Pugna buys back immediately. I mean, Chessie with the right idea down in the bottom lane. He's going to get this tier 3 probably.
Yeah, he got it. The rat has come in. Sneaking in the trees.
Oh, in the dire base, Ace, he jumps in, drops the stun on Moo. This is going to be a dieback if he falls here, and he does. The BKB also used. Now Z-Freak caught by the Ice Blast. They just need a little bit more damage. Ace wants this. He has the Reality Rift. He'll catch him, and he'll bring him down. Now mid one, maybe in some trouble as Limp pops his BKB. A buyback used by the Elder Titan as well. Complexity know how important it is to hold here. Ace does not survive. Almost brings down Kyle, but it will cost him mid one. He's going to pop the cheese. He's going to reset and try to continue on in this fight. Complexity low on resources, a lot of low HP heroes, but Secret kind of low on damage right now with that CK dead. I think Secret might be ready to disengage. The Pit of Malice comes, and Fada will just start to retreat. Puppy does have a homing missile chasing him down, and Chessie is hanging out in the tree line. They see him, and now mid one turns the other way. It's Limp that's getting really low. The Ice Blast comes, but it's not even needed as the Gyrocopter dies, dead for 80 seconds. Chessie now getting low. Mid one still alive. Oh no, Complexity are losing so much here, and Secret are gaining so much to boot. On the backside, mid one will... As Kyle drops a nice kinetic field, Secret are finally starting to get cleaned up. Now the Orchid comes out onto Underlord.
YapzOr's coming for the big save.
This Underlord is so beefy though. He's got a full Radiance here, Trent. He's not an easy hero to bring down. YapzOr the stun on Kyle. That'll bring him down on the side. And now it's a 2-on-2. Fada and YapzOr versus Z-Freak and Chessie as the Radiance just continues to burn them down. Z-Freak on the run. He's got another Echo Stomp, but is it going to be enough? It's going to be so close, and he will make it away. Or will he?
He got a bounty room out of it.
So, a ridiculously chaotic fight there, Trent. But if we can recap, both teams get a tier 3 tower.
Yep.
The main difference is that Complexity used 3 buybacks against the DP. Fada pretty far forward down bottom. Also has a halberd finished up. Needs a turn with the courier, but the disarm, of course, always good to have against Gyrocopter.
Especially the Prophet, honestly. Like, his only thing is he right-clicks really hard.
That's true. The Ace is going to find another catch. It's Z-Freak that gets caught in the trees, and on the other side, Pugna with the Yules will survive for now, but Fada just so beefy. The Static Storm kinetic field doesn't even really slow him down that much. BKB popped by Chessie, they find that kill, but now the CK is here. Live with his BKB on, he's putting out as much damage as he can. Magic immunity on both sides as Ace wants the Reality Rift, but gets fogged. Down south, they're chasing Chessie into the tree line. Yapzor with the Force Staff, able to close the gap, takes the Orchid and sets it up for Puppey to connect with the Ice Blast.
I mean, this is a Gyro with no BKB for 35 seconds. Yeah, like, there's no way.
4-second stun onto Moo. This poor Pugna now silenced immediately after the stun. He gets brought down. Reality Rift. They're going to catch Limp. He does have a buyback, but to what end here, Trent?
Yeah, they don't have tier 2s. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, there are tier 2s standing in the other lanes. So Secret not going to be able to get more out of this. They will be able to push in mid, most likely, and get this tier 2.
Let's just give it a Puppey, I think. Oh, Ace is in. He's doing that thing again.
Yep, diving into tier 4s would be that thing. He gets a 4-second stun, a follow-up fissure, and Z-Freak actually does survive through it. Might be able to find a kill onto Yapzor, but no, he still gets the blink off despite the Orchid coming out. Maelstrom is big, but you know, that little side gunner will, if you have lifesteal,
which he doesn't,
of course.
So that could be an issue. But you're right.
And
he gets like a
no
blast or something.
Courier gonna fly overhead, and that'll be some free gold for Yapzor. No cargo, but Secret's still happy to find a pick off there. The smoke has kind of been revealed as Fata charges to the front line.
Hello.
Forces the early BKB from Limp before the fight even really starts.
Just runs.
Can't quite commit to Fata. He gets glimpsed back, but he's got the Yules. Fissure on 4 heroes. Now BKB popped by Moo. This is Secret's fight. They destroy Limp. Now the stun onto Kyle. He's going to get caught by the Ice Blast. They still want to kill Fata, but this Underlord is just too beefy. Yapzor with a huge ultimate completely breaks up the team fight, and it's a 1-for-4. Oh my, the ultra kill for Ace. Picture perfect for Secret as they walk into the Roche pit. Unbelievable.
That Echo Slam, like,
and that's it. GG.
7,000 damage, actually, so yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's too soon for Complexity. They were up against the wall. They had a